What is up, guys? This is your cousin Vinny D here with my review of One Piece chapter 839. So, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter of One Piece really pissed me off for some reason. So this chapter mainly focuses on a little dinner that Sanji is having with his piece of shit family. With his three brothers, his sister, and his father, who are all just complete and utter pieces of shit. Like, I can't even stress how much I want, like, I can't. Like, oh my god, I want to rage and flip out for some reason. And I have absolutely no idea why, like, why this chapter has gotten me so heated that I'm so angry right now reading it. Basically what happens in this chapter is Sanji's eating his food, and he tells his brother, I think it was Yonji, he tells his brother, hey, finish your food. And Yonji's like, I already had some of Big Mom's delicious chocolate, so why should I bother eating this? And Sanji, because he's a chef, it says, you, like, worthless piece of shit, you don't understand the value of food, how much preparation, how much time it took to make it. And then we see them call it the chef, and basically Yonji, I think it's Yonji, I could be wrong, it could be Ichiji or Nanji, whatever their names are, and basically comes out, tries to hurt the chef. Sanji saves the chef, and she basically starts crying because she's so happy that Sanji is, like, treating her with such kindness and telling her, like, how good her food is and how amazing it was, and she ends up getting, like, the crap kicked out of her, and it makes Sanji's blood boil, and this made me so angry. Sanji's just, like, absolutely heated, and he can't do anything about it because he has those cuffs on him. So That was the part that just made me so angry, because they're, like, calling Sanji a peasant throughout the entire chapter. Like, oh, you're stuck being like a pirate, you're a peasant, yada yada yada. It's like, oh my god, like, these people just don't understand. Like, we're nothing better than pirates. I don't think they understand. I mean, in this world, you see the people like the celestial dragons, who are just complete pieces of crap. And they say, oh, you don't want to be like a pirate, do you? And they, like, think pirates are such lowly people, when pirates could, like, if Shanks or Kaido just walked on, unless we've come to find out, and I'm sure there will be some sort of extremely strong celestial dragons, I really want to know why someone like Kaido or Shanks has really just never gone into the celestial dragon property. I mean, I know that we had the fishmen do it, and those pirates do it, and just absolutely destroy all of them. Like, even though it would start a war with the Marines, I mean, someone definitely could have done it by now, and I just don't understand why it hasn't been done. And we've seen with Sanji's family, Sanji would have beat his father in that fight. Sanji beat his brother. He would have beaten his father in that fight had it not been for some BS cheating, because he knew that he, like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it makes you so mad. Something interesting I thought in this chapter was, we see them talking about how they just finished a war, and the defeat of Doflamingo had carried over, and they stopped getting their weapons, and now they were able to finish that war off and make a bunch of money. And they said, like, oh, if we had just helped out both sides, we would have made the best profit. But they say that soon we won't be invited to the revelry anymore. And that's a good thing, they said, and they also said that that's part of their plan. Now, if I remember correctly, so far what we figured out of their plan is that they want to have their own land, but wouldn't getting their own land, because they report to the world government, officially make them part of the revelry? Like, what is their ultimate goal? At the end of the chapter, to go with the ultimate goal, we see that there's all these, like, people that look just like Sanji's family, and that makes me think, are these people, like, is Sanji and his family, are they all, like, test subjects? Like, this kind of reminded me of, right now, if you haven't watched it, it's kind of a good show, in the show called Taboo Tattoo, the main villain, the princess, is actually not human. She's like a creation, and there's, like, tons and tons of her that just don't have, like, she's like the master creation, and there's just, like, tubes of, like, people that the women just that look just like her. They just don't have the same powers, and she can use all their powers. It's a great show. But that's what this reminded me of, because you just see this huge ship, this huge, like, power source. Maybe it could be a power source. It says Germa 66, and it's got, like, just tons and tons of, it looks like just people in, like, tubes that look just like the Sanji's family, like I just said. So are they creations? Are they modified humans? Like, is that where they get their strength? Or are they maybe making their own devil fruits? I'm not really sure how this story, or how Sanji's family, what their goal is. Now, something that really wasn't a major, it was a major part of this chapter, but not a major development in the story, is when they threatened Sanji with killing Zeph. Now, something I just want to say about this, personally, I was actually just talking with one of my good buddies about this, is Zeph and the people with the ability are extremely, are extremely strong. Like, Zeph, if he wasn't old enough his leg, he went through the entire Grand Line, meaning the New World as well, without getting injured. So he had to be on some crazy level, and I think if Sanji's able to take out his family and they had to cheat in order to win, then it's most likely Zeph would have defeated him. But at the same time, I understand why they're using this, because Sanji looks at Zeph as his father figure, just like Luffy looks at Ace, yeah. Just like Luffy looks at Shanks as his father figure, and when threatened with something like that, they know that they're going to do whatever they can. But Sanji is definitely getting a building, like his character is building right now. He has taken nothing but L's. He essentially lost to Virgo. He got his ass handed to him by Doflamingo, and he lost to his dad. He's been taking nothing but L's since we got to the New World. But that's okay, because pretty soon in this arc, Sanji's gonna get what Sanji deserves, and that is Blackleg kicking some serious ass. I can see him, honestly, like, depending on how this arc goes, destroying his family. I figured I'd throw a little theory in here that dropped in my head. So we remember that Sanji's father had said to Sanji that he didn't like Big Mom, and that he didn't want to waste any of his sons, but he remembered, oh, he had the piece of shit son Sanji that he could just get rid of. So, if that's the case, then what if, while they're having this dinner, maybe Big Mom says she wants another son, or she wants the daughter, Sanji's sister, and he, like, freaks out, and they get into this huge brawl, and Sanji and Luffy help fend off Germa 66, which in part, even though Big Mom is evil, turns Big Mom maybe a little bit on their favor for now, and they're able to leave with Sanji, which means we can postpone the stuff with Big Mom for now. And that would actually be kind of good, because that would be a non-BS way of Luffy and Big Mom to get on good footing, but at the same time, it's like, okay, for now, you can leave and we won't fight because you just helped me, but down the line, you're gonna die. So, that's my review of this chapter. I'm definitely going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was great because it just helped develop Sanji. It's helped build up for when he gets his moment, which he will surely get soon enough, and I cannot wait till he gets that moment. It was great because it showed, like, it had that at the end. It was just a lot of questions left, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in this arc. So, if you liked anything I had to say, if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys again. Have a great day.